shocking new details are coming in regarding Liam Payne's death, showing that the hotel staff knew he was at risk and forced him in his hotel room anyway. On it, I am Andy Signor, and something always felt off about this case. That 911 call we talked about a while back, they seemingly were afraid of that balcony, and I couldn't really understand why. Now we have the details. This is coming in saying that the hotel was actually to blame. This comes in from witnesses, the police report itself, the 911 call that we previously played, as well as new surveillance video that we're going to break down for you. Apparently, Liam Payne was trying to escape his hotel when he fell to his death, and the hotel knew of this. So let's go through what happened. So Liam hates being locked up in hotel rooms. This is something apparently during his One Direction days, I guess he'd have to be holed up in these hotel rooms, fans trying to get in and find him. And so he wanted to have escape plans. And so he was attempting to use the balcony as an escape plan in this case, because he had apparently done that before. In mid-September, with sources' direct knowledge, tell TMZ, Liam's bodyguard was concerned he might have been on a drug binge and forced himself in a room in Florida rental house. He escaped from a balcony using a garden hose to reach the ground. So this is something he had been previously doing, trying to get out of these rooms, granted under the influence, but obviously a much bigger risk. But here's where things get crazier. This is the hotel staff, guys, and that's Liam being dragged like an animal back to his room. Now, apparently he was under the influence. He was allegedly being disruptive in the lobby, but it took 3 guards to splayed him out as they carried him back to his room. And minutes after this incident is when he fell to his death. Now, here's the problem. It's like, sure, okay, he's being problematic. Then put him outside, do something else. To force him in the room is, you might think, well, what's the problem there, Andy? Well, here's the problem. As they're grabbing him, he was upright at the time. He was upright in these images in the surveillance video. Then they literally carry him flattened down, like force him back in the room. 3 hotel staff. This was, he was conscious. He was upright. They then brought him back to the room. 2 minutes after he was carried, Liam was standing upright in the lobby. When the hotel employees got him to his room, he struggled with them, clearly not wanting to go inside. Here's more of the surveillance video minutes before he fell. Hotel used a master key to enter his room, put Liam inside, and according to the police report obtained by TMZ, they removed a mirror from the wall directly outside, presumably so he wouldn't damage it, or maybe even damage himself. So this was the footage as they're trying to get him in there. They took the mirror out as well, left him in the room, and pretty much locked him in his room, it seems. It's obvious Liam told the employees he did not want to be in the room and would use the balcony as an escape because one of those employees called 911 minutes later and said they feared he might use the balcony and accidentally hurt himself. According to the 911 transcript, the hotel employee said, "I don't know whether his life may be in danger. He is in a room with a balcony and, well, we're a little afraid." That was what we played. And so you can sort of see here, like he might have been trying to just jump from one balcony to the next is what suspicion maybe is what was happening. Could he rappel down? The hotel employees left Liam alone inside the room where he fell to his death. It's apparent he was trying to escape via the balcony because when his body was found, he had a bag strapped around his shoulder, which was not on him when he was carried from the lobby, which was right here. So again, this is new details. There was like, oh, he passed out, he fell over. Is this what the hotel is trying to get it seen to be? Like, we were worried because he was under the influence, but then he just fell over the ledge. Well, then why do you have the bag? Clearly they knew he was trying to escape. Why didn't they open the front door of the hotel room and let him out? Okay, he's belligerent. Still not an excuse. Police also found a hat near his body. The hat is telling he had to have put the hat on inside the room because it wasn't on the lobby. So he went, put a hat on, got his bag, and because the hotel staff wouldn't let him out of his room, seemed to proceed to try to go off the balcony when he then perished. His leather bag was also on the second floor balcony, as you can see here. He was trying to get from the third floor balcony to the second floor balcony and then jump a short distance to the ground. This theory is supported by the police report, which says 2 days after his death, a hotel employee went to the second floor room right below Liam's and discovered a brown leather bag, not the bag strap, on the balcony with a note inside that said, "For Liam," along with various pills and a bottle of Jack Daniels. The report says the bag belonged to Liam, so presumably he dropped the bag down from one balcony to the other before attempting to drop down himself. So you can sort of get it. He chucked the bag down, which you can sort of easily do. All right, the bag's in. And then he was trying to proceed to follow the bag down to that second floor balcony as well. Assuming then go to the first, try to get out. The coroner says Liam may have been unconscious when he fell, but he was clearly conscious when he strapped the bag to his shoulder inside his room and walked to the balcony. One source with direct knowledge believes Argentinian authorities are trying to protect the hotel, and that's why they've gone after 3 people, a friend, a waiter, and then a hotel employee who allegedly supplied him with the substances. I mean, they shouldn't have, they're problematic as well. But the source believes the hotel bears responsibility for allegedly caring more about disruption in the lobby and protecting hotel property than caring about Liam's safety. Yeah, this isn't good. This isn't good. You don't put someone belligerent and drunk in a room with a balcony that he makes clear is a risk. And the hotel clearly knew it was a risk. When contacted, the hotel said no comment. So that 911 call to me is a smoking gun, because on it, they absolutely admit, we're afraid it's in Spanish, but the translation, we're afraid he may be a danger. We don't know if he's going to fall off the balcony, but he's in the room with the balcony. I remember when I heard that and we played it, it was problematic. It was like, well, why would you put him in there? But it felt like to me that he was locking himself in the room. I didn't realize that they were dragging him into the room, that they were carrying him like an animal because he was making a scene in the lobby, and they thought, well, no, we can't have this. So you're going back to your room, sir. Who does this? How? This is crazy. This is craziness. This is troubling. This is really sad. More clearly going to come out from this, but as we now are finally getting the report, it does look like it was more complicated than is suspected. Now, he still then passed out near the balcony, but he should have never been near a balcony. Should have never been. If you know the person's under the influence and struggling, why would you lock him in a room with your master key? This is wild. Oh, it's heartbreaking. It is truly heartbreaking. Meanwhile, yes, One Direction was there during the funeral, and I don't want to go through this. We're not going to show sort of pictures and stuff, but this happened last week. The full band was there, along with James Corden, Cheryl Simon Cowell, and Payne's family. There was a beautiful tribute and emotional service that was attended by his bandmates, and I can't imagine hearing this new news. Any of them are this is making it easier to know that it all could have been prevented. And it wasn't just, oh, he's an addict. It was substance. I mean, that definitely didn't help. But the fact that this hotel let this happen, he could still be here today. He could be seeking help for his substance abuse if he had not been placed and locked in a hotel room near a balcony when they knew there was a risk and he was threatening that to jump away, to escape. This angers me, man. I don't know what do you guys think? Does this surprise you? I want to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. We got a lot more coming for you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell for all alerts so you get notified when you are notified. Smash that like, leave your comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. My heart goes out to his family and friends. This is heartbreaking. Tragic loss that could have been prevented. Shame on this hotel.